Really see my mother. Young nigga came for nothing, got it out the gutter. I've been in and out of jail, you barely know my struggle. I've been jugging around the city, flexing with no muscle. Young nigga came for nothing, all I know is hustle. Gotta get that guala, nigga, bye. Working with that vision, what I gave a nigga vision. Working on my game, hard side of my division. Boy, the best started a long time ago, a real one didn't feel it. Yeah. Trap getting busy. Never seen it soul like Billy. Yeah, used to light the stove and a woman get chillin'. Working on my game in the south like Gilly. Yeah, feel it, can you feel it? Yeah.
What's up, Stat Fam? I told you we was coming back with another. We got NBA legends share the first time they faced LeBron James. This is a live reaction. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that sub button, and comment below. Let's get it. We back. We thank the Lord for another. We ain't gonna get up here and make a complaint. We're gonna handle business. It's Game 7. Shout out to them real junkies. Shout out to them real crackheads. Shout out to them real legends. Mama, grandma, auntie, aunt. We got business to handle. Let's lock in. We thank the Lord for another. And shout out to y'all. And don't forget, y'all legendary. Now, this is a classic. This is the real favorite player. You feel me? I had to get in here and do this one. Shout out to Brian James. We about to get in here and handle something. We thank the Lord for another. It's big around here. We thank you, Lord. It's legendary. And don't forget, it's Game 7. And y'all legendary now. One day at a time. Let's lock in now. We thank you, Lord. We ain't gonna do too much. Let's run the errands and get on about our business. Shout out to y'all though, for real. In real life. You know what?
I knew he had the potential. I didn't think he was going to be where he is today.
Something about him, just the way he played.
You know, he coming to the league. I'm like, let's see what this is about.
LeBron had grown 5 or 6 inches.
And I watched him. I'm like, damn.
When LeBron first came into the league, everybody heard the hype, but nobody was prepared for what he actually was. He was 18, but didn't move or play like any teenager we'd ever seen. His frame alone was unreal. A rookie built like a tight end, broad shoulders, powerful legs, and the kind of upper body strength you usually see in grown veterans, not high school kids.
Real
guys tried to push him around, test him early, make him feel that rookie pressure, and he didn't budge. You would hit him, and it felt like you bounced off him. He was too strong, too fast, too calm. You will see him coming down the floor in transition, and even seasoned vets, guys who were superstars for years, will take a half step back because they knew the kid wasn't scared of anybody. But what's crazy is how that feeling carried it into the next generation. Today's young players talk about the first time they faced him the same way the old players did. They grew up watching him on TV, watching the finals, the dunks, the highlights, and suddenly they're on the court guarding him. Some say their heart were racing, others say they tried to act cool even though they were nervous. Different eras, different players, same reaction. Whether you're a veteran in 2003 or a rookie in 2025, that first moment standing across LeBron hits you the same way. Wow, that's really him. And that's something nobody forgets. So now I'm going to show you a list of NBA legends and players sharing their first time facing or even just seeing LeBron James. And we're starting with someone who's been connected to LeBron since the moment they entered the league together, and who remembers the first matchup like it happened yesterday.
When did you and LeBron start playing each other and start developing a friendship?
So LeBron is one year below you. So we played, and when I get to Oak Hill,
Classic.
LeBron and them had beat Oak Hill the previous year. And I'm like, yo, I gotta play against him. Like, it's on the schedule. We gotta make it happen. I knew nothing. I ain't never seen him, none of that. Because back then, it was a pamphlets, right?
We was talking about this before. Like, there's no internet. You didn't know who the motherfucker was till you seen him in the gym.
It was Bob Gibbons' report.
Straight newspaper.
Whoever was in that box in the middle.
Damn, that's crazy.
Whoever was in the box, that was the number one player. So that's who you're going after at that point. So we get to Jersey, and we playing in a primetime shootout. And he coming in the hotel, and we coming in the hotel. And he like, yo, you mellow? Like, you know, you mellow? I'm like, yeah. And we sat on the steps. It was All-Star Weekend in Philly, too. We sat on the steps for hours the night before the game. Like, I don't know nothing about you, dog. You don't know nothing about me. And we sat there for hours just kicking and just talking, man. And we clicked from that moment. You know what I'm saying? We just felt like we had similar backgrounds. You know what I'm saying? You single parent home, broken family, growing up in the hood,
religious.
That was a similar story. So we connected off of that.
Next up is someone who played the game with unmatched intensity, and he immediately noticed how LeBron responded to physicality.
Okay,
First
good
time
lead.
he saw it.
So for you, what was it like guarding LeBron, and how did his game improve and evolve over the years?
Man, I remember at 15 years old in Chicago, he was there. Like, Jordan was there, Barkley was a little older. He was just getting in shape. But Jordan was going to work. Michael Finley was there, Stackhouse was there, Antoine Walker was in his prime in 1999 or 2000. He was in his prime. So I see LeBron walk to the gym. Everybody was talking about LeBron. I think he was on TV by this time also. So I see him. I didn't play against him his first game, but I watched him. I'm like, damn, 15, 16. I think he was there 2 years in a row, if I'm not mistaken. Then I went up against him, and he was on a fast break, coming full speed just like he do now. And I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna stop him, like, 'cause he's coming at full speed. And he was like 225 at this time. So as I tried to grab him, he was still going up, so I put him on the floor. Right, so I put him on the floor, and I was like, wow. That was at 15. He was already ready. You know what I'm saying?
No, against a prime runner
I put him
test.
on the floor, he was going right through it. You know what I mean? And then playing against him first game, he had 25 against me.
Damn.
25 points, and that was in like, nobody was getting that much. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
impressive.
Like, not in my prime, and I was like, yo, this dude is the real deal. So I always gave it up to him, but when I played against him, I tried to compete. And then I remember he gave me 25, and he was like, is this your best defender? He said that to the crowd in Indiana. And I was heated, like I was so heated. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this in my head. I'm like,
Here's a generational scorer who recognized LeBron's talent right away, but even he couldn't have predicted that the team
Damon Jones, legendary,
would grow into one of the greatest players the game has ever seen.
Also, you weren't all in on LeBron when you first faced him, were you? Like, did you see that this guy is going to be the chosen one? He's going to be one of the great players of all time?
I knew he had the potential. I didn't think he was going to be where he is today. No. I didn't think he was going to have that type of career. I mean, I knew the kid was good. He was very talented, but to think that he would be one of the greatest, arguably the greatest to play the game, no, not at the time. No, you don't see that.
But you guys faced each other, Orlando and the Cavs, on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
That was back.
He was a rookie.
Yeah.
He was a rookie at the time.
And what'd you
And
think?
again, the kid was good. The kid, at the time, I'm calling the kid because he was 18 years old at the time.
The kid from Akron.
He was
Pull
really
up.
good. But even then, I still didn't think, he was going to be arguably the greatest player of all time. No.
There's a legend who remembers hearing all the noise about this kid from Akron, the highlights, the headlines, the hype that felt impossible to believe. He will even admit that he didn't think LeBron was that good at first.
St. Vincent.
Until he saw it.
Yeah,
first.
look
I
at Drew
remember
Joyce.
being in my
Legendary.
first All-Star game in Philly. And
Shout out to Drew Joyce, man.
And, we talking to reporters, and they was like, man, have y'all heard of this kid? The chatter was like, have you heard of this kid named LeBron James? Man, this kid he a high school phenom. He's so good, he could probably start in this All-Star game. And I was like, so I sat up and was like, what? I'm looking around, I'm like, they go AI, Kick Ticket, Shaq, Jordan. Like, this kid, I had to really sit up and say, it's a kid out there in high school this good. I was like, hold on. And they didn't have no Instagram, so I could just, let me see where he is. If you had to go see him.
Yeah.
And I saw a lot of NBA guys was going out, flying out to see this play. Celebrities, rappers, Jay-Z and all them going out to see him play. So I'm like, man, this kid must be nice, but I don't think he that good, And then just to see pressure that was put on him coming into the league and to live up to those expectations, because they was like, he could be the greatest to ever play the game. And you like, man, they giving this kid this already? He came in with a nickname King out the jump. I ain't never seen that outside of Magic. Came in the league with the nickname. Like, usually you earn that while you in.
I hear you, bro.
He coming to the league. I'm like, man, let's see what this is about.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm going at him. I mean, I'm going at him early. You know, we dropping each other off 40, boom, 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 and it just
real life.
I wasn't ready to like
legendary matchup.
Duncat 21-22 king. You know, he gonna have to earn this. Sure. And so for him to live up to it and probably surpass the expectations, that's tough because nobody in our league has ever had to deal with these type of expectations coming in.
Now we go to one of the most confident, fearless players.
Motherfucker, problem though. We ain't gonna act like he the problem though.
We're playing against the young, non-experienced. You know, he came in as a shooting guard, right? So he came in as a shooting guard. I torched the shit out of him at shooting guard. Then he grew. Yeah. Right. I remember we're in the playoff, and no, that first year Antoine got him, right? And then we came into the playoffs and like he's, you know, posting up and he's taller than Antoine. And I had to whisper, hey coach, I think did he grow?
Back to the basket.
Grow? And I was like, I don't think so. And I was like, man, he's bigger than them dudes now, man. And then we was like, put Jared on him. So we had to put Jared Jeffries on him. Jared 6'11".
Real legend though.
So we tried everything. Like it was just one of those.
Just before the Euro step.
You can just see it like, yeah, if we're going to get him, we got to get him now because the smarter he gets, the stronger he gets. And we ain't going to get past him in the playoffs, man.
You had guys who felt LeBron's impact from the outside.
Showtime.
You had the ones who really saw it up close.
That's a hell of an athlete right there.
Believe how
you're going to go get it in the out now, I'm going to tell you.
Was compared to everybody else. And the most dominant big men of all time who realized almost instantly that this kid was different. Both of them walked away thinking the same thing. LeBron wasn't your average young player. He was on another level.
I remember first time playing against him in the actual game. He was so much bigger and stronger than everybody at that position. And me and Tayshaun was sitting on the bench because, you know, at that time he was a pass first type of guy. He still is a pass first type of guy. And we
still
like,
is.
hey, you know what, we better beat up on him now because once he figures it out, we ain't gonna have a chance. And in that playoff game, he kind of figured it out and had 25 straight points on it.
I'm a legendary right there. I stole that move from you right there.
That's too good right there.
I looked at Tay, I said, Tay, bro, he figured it out, man. That might have been our last time the year before that of beating up on LeBron James because...
Step back, what you doing, Prince? Huh?
I kept up one time and being in Cleveland, being picked up by one of my friends. Where we going? You gotta see this kid. Man, I'm hungry. No, you gotta see this kid. What kid? I'm like, damn, he's on Sports Illustrated already? So we pulled in the gym in Cleveland and it's packed.
Okay.
I see this kid and I haven't seen nobody dominate high school like that since me. And I said to myself, he can go pro right now.
Next is a defensive specialist who never backed down from anyone. And even he has a hilarious story about the first time he tried to check LeBron.
My interaction with LeBron, and it's funny though, because I was not playing. I was nowhere.
Nigga had a prime TA guard
on the court at this particular game.
Shout out to Tony
I
Allen.
get in the
Really?
game though. It's a tie game. With about 4 seconds on the clock. LeBron James, you remember the pass he got in Washington? He got one of them type of passes in Washington, faded, turned around, hit the game winner. Yeah. He did that same thing in Boston. And when they subbed me in, I had that little 4 seconds, and I sat right back down. Right? So it was like, damn, but I was so ready for that moment. I was so just geeked up, like the way they was talking about LeBron. He did. And when I came in and got the stop, I'm like, I saw it go in. I look up, I say, good DTA.
Yeah. No, prime TA gonna lock this shit.
Took his mouthpiece out, look back and
Real
said,
life.
Man, I just missed.
Yeah.
Now we go even earlier, back to AAU. Someone who faced LeBron in 7th grade and watched him transform the very next summer.
LeBron was in the 7th grade at AAU Nationals. I got that game on tape. And so it's always been funny to me when I've heard the outside noise on LeBron in early in his career. Everybody was wanting him to be like Kobe and be like Jordan. And I was like, yeah, I don't understand. This dude was a point guard. And that's who I was matched up against. But he was a point guard who could jump out the gym. So on the tape, you see him diamond out, but then you also see him
turn around
over the rim in the 7th grade, right? So funny story is, it was me, Indy Eby, Kendrick Perkins, we all on the Houston Hoops. The very next year, We checking in the hotel for AAU Nationals. LeBron and his team is standing outside the hotel, and Bron had grown 5 or 6 inches. Big Perk was like, yo, is that the same nigga? And I was like, yo, that's the same dude. And we knew then it was a wrap because everything that you see, the vision.
Oh, your hop step is legendary right now.
He had all that at 6'2",
the hop step, but they don't do that no more.
That this dude can do this at 6'6", 6'7".
Boy, that was hell no. Tell me.
That was before the Sports Illustrated article that named him the chosen one. We already knew.
Here's
Nigga
a
came
young
down
star
and
who
hop
grew up
step.
watching LeBron on TV and then suddenly found himself guarding him on the biggest stage.
The first shot I ever took in a game, I set a screen for Kai, slipped it. Kai threw me a float pass, and I thought I was wide open. So I'm like, I'm finna get my first bucket, like I'm gonna calm down. Man, I tried to lay it up. He can't, I don't know where Brian came. He came to the 5th row.
Give me that shit.
I didn't score to the second half. I didn't get my first bucket to the second half.
What was that your welcome to the NBA moment?
That was for sure my welcome to the NBA moment. My first shot, Brian came out of nowhere.
Next is a player who stepped onto the court against LeBron as a rookie and immediately understood the difference between watching him and guarding him.
My rookie year was around Christmas time, I think. I wasn't playing, so like my rookie, I didn't play that much. And I was driving to the game. I hadn't played in like 3 or 4 games before that. It's been a while. I was just, sitting down watching the games. And I'm driving to the game, talking to my dad. Lakers Celtics. They've been hyping this up all week, for real. We had practice on like a Monday. We're like, this is the Lakers Celtics. Like, let's go. Like, we gotta win this game. I haven't played all week. I'm not playing today. Yeah, for real. I was like, bro. I said, I'm not getting in. It's the end of the first quarter. I'm standing like in the back of the huddle, and I'm like watching Brad Stevens draw up a play. And I'm sitting there chilling, and he's like, Neesman, get JT.
Me?
Yeah. I said, for real. I was like, okay. So I take my shoe shirt off. I sit down. Once again, I have not played in like a week. So I get in, I go to the corner, I'm standing there waiting for the Lakers to come out. Lakers come out, LeBron runs straight to me. He does his little trot. So he does his little trot.
That's his shit right there too.
So he does his little trot to me. I'm sitting in the corner.
That's his shit too.
Play starts.
If you know.
He's coming at me. I go to run at him to fake the back door. Yeah. Man, LeBron is like at the block.
That nigga real slash.
Like back door.
That nigga.
Back door straight into his chest.
That nigga's gone, man.
And he was
real
like,
life.
bro, you have not played. Like, you're not getting the ball first thing you come into the game.
Talking to him?
Bro, yeah. So I go through to the other side, play finishes, you go down again, boom, whatever. I play like my 4 or 5 minutes, I come out the game. Then LeBron's talking to my teammate. He's talking to my teammate because he was guarding him, and he was like, it was a timeout. He's standing in front of our bench, ball's on the other end of the floor. So he was like, this is what I'm gonna do to you. I'm gonna have the ball right, I'm gonna throw my hand up, I'm gonna tell him to throw it to the hand. I'm gonna put my right leg over yours, I'm gonna fade away, and it's gonna be a bucket. Right. About 30 seconds later, had him right here. Throw it to the hand. To the hand. Boom.
Turn around, classic.
Bucket. Try it right back down. I said, oh my God. That's different.
Then you've got a veteran who practiced with LeBron as a rookie and knew instantly that he wasn't dealing with a normal 18-year-old.
What are your memories from LeBron's rookie year? 2004.
Different. Like I gave him a nickname. I gave him a nickname Heaven Sent.
Yeah.
Like God said you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Legendary.
You don't get that good.
That's classic.
Yeah, early, right out the gate. 18 coming out of high school.
Shout out to LeBron James, real legend.
I was like, nah, man, he can't be that good. He's gonna be good in the league, but I'm in practice with this boy. I'm like, woo, he was the real deal.
Huh?
And I'm talking
as a baby.
As a baby, he was.
The motherfucker double clutching. They got that 18 out there.
Athletic, get where he wanted to get. You know what I mean? He was different. That's why I used to call him Heaven Sent. Like God just said, you dog.
Yeah.
The build, athletically.
60 and change.
Yeah.
Say that motherfucker run like a gazelle out there now.
Yeah.
That motherfucker a real problem though. All jokes
And
aside.
then there were his early Cleveland teammates. One saw the work ethic up close, the other saw how naturally he fit with veterans. Both realized quick this wasn't a normal rookie.
Yeah, you never know, right? A kid coming out of high school, even though his hype was like never seen before in the NBA. And I'm a pro. I'm in the league. I've been to college, whatever. We hear about LeBron. We saw him play a couple times in high school, and he looks terrific against the high school competition. So you're like, oh, he's going to be able to play and compete. We get him on campus to get him to practice. He got the ball. He drives down the baseline, and he jumps over Milt Palacio. Like, leaped over him, spread his legs, laid the ball in, and I'd never seen that before in person. Now, I heard stories about MJ, I heard stories about Dr. J, but I'm witnessing an 18-year-old kid jump over a 6'5" point guard and lay the ball in, and he took off from outside the paint. And then on top of that, right away we knew that he was our best player. He passed the ball, he got by people, he wanted to draw on the defense.
A motherfucker team player now.
He made the game so much easier and so much fun to play with. Right away we knew he was our best player.
I remember the first run. I went down there, and when I went there, they give me the guys, you go in the gym, they give me the little side guys, and they keep their little crew right.
Shout out to Darius Miles.
They crew, they high school team, they went to state, damn near 4 years in a row, won 3 of them.
Is that Rajah Bill? Shout out to Rajah Bill.
They really know how to play with each other and play. So, I get the rest of the guys, they play on my team, I'm going to LeBron. I'm going at him. He ain't really stopping me or nothing like that, but it was something about him, just the way he played, the way they played, and how he orchestrated. And then it was like the last game we was playing, and he was at the top of the key, and he tried to pull me back, and I got all up on it. I'm on it. He shot the 3. I passed him. I put my hand on the ball. He adjusted. Cash. And it went in for game. I said, yeah.
You won.
So you knew he was different as soon as that happened?
Yeah, when that Pacific play, because my homeboy was there. Because I used to call my homeboys back home. It was like, man, it's this dude named LeBron.
Well, that boy got to call back home. Oh, okay. That's all I had to do.
No, he ain't, G. No, he ain't, G. He ain't better than you, G. I ain't never seen nobody better. I'm talking about arguing with my own people about me and somebody else.
Yeah.
Real shit.
I'm like, nah, this dude is throwing it between his legs, dunking that motherfucker. He doing everything.
There was a tough defender who tried to test young LeBron early. And when LeBron didn't even react and just laugh, he knew this guy was built different.
The night before you played him the first time, were you like, and we'll see what's up with this dude? Like, or did you know already?
I'm gonna run a quick check. I'm gonna find out. But but I wasn't one of those dudes running my mouth. Like, LeBron wasn't in my category as a player. Like, what I look like talking about, we'll see if LeBron. I mean, that shit would just be stupid. But I'm gonna still check you, And so I remember it. He was running through, and I shot him one to the solar plexus, as we crossed underneath the basket. I popped him, bang, right, just to see what he was gonna do. And he looked at me, and he just kind of chuckled. And I was like, oh, okay. He was just big, and he was unfazed
he was 18.
by that.
Yeah, 18 just laughed at you.
Come on, now.
I felt that right now. I was surprised the fact that the check, because I gave him a good shot. That was,
I believe.
Now we go to a legend who entered.
That nigga been in the weight room for real.
Instantly saw how complete and polished the game already was.
Wait, like this guy's not that young.
Nigga tell him young fella.
Seasoned game. He has experience. He has a great feel.
Whoa.
And he was like the first guy out of high school directly into the NBA who didn't need to ease his way in. I mean, he came in with a big splash. He asserted himself. He let everybody know that he was the real deal. And to be so young was so impressive. And so he was a nightmare. Even back then, the game plan for him. He was still on the defensive end. I don't think he was up to where he eventually became. But a great player right out the gate.
And of course, there's someone who shared one of the deepest histories with LeBron and knew from their very first matchup that
was crazy right now. I remember that live right there. That was crazy.
So the first time I seen LeBron,
that nigga went out the backboard and caught that bitch with the left.
I remember seeing LeBron for the first time, and he was doing a special. Let's say it was on a network, and in this special, he was
shot that nigga D-Wade, real legend.
Coming out this junior season, he had this little nappy fro and baby face, squeaky voice, and I remember listening to the interview and hearing him say like if he can challenge the rule to enter the NBA after junior year, like he would. And I remember thinking, this cocky little what? He could leave high school after his junior and go play in the NBA? And then he had the game on ESPN with Dick Vitale. Just that whole, the first high school game that we seen. And I tuned in like everybody else to just see what this guy was all about. 3 minutes in watching him play, I was like, oh, okay. This dude, he good. Like, he's on another level. He was.
He is, or you could tell he was.
That moment,
oh my goodness, that nigga head was above the rim.
When this moment was so big, and he made it look so easy, you knew he was a star.
So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and tell me what was your favorite LeBron story. So make sure you like, share, subscribe, and until next time.
That nigga LeBron James a real legend, man. We ain't gonna act like he ain't a legend though. He might not be up there with Jeffrey Bird and them, but that nigga, to everybody else, that nigga up there. We ain't gonna act like that nigga ain't up there. Hey. New NBA. That's what they be doing, huh? What they be doing to me young fella when they be trying to guard him. Oh, hey, don't play with Unc. That nigga Unc real. Hey, Unc legendary, you know. St. Vincent, St. Mary, real legend. The work speaks for itself. I ain't gonna get up here and do too much. Shout out to LeBron James. That motherfucker real slasher. I'm talking about. Let me show you what a slasher is. Real slasher. That motherfucker. Real slasher, wide receiver. Mo Williams got the goddamn ball. This nigga come behind the pit, running. Alley, the ball come. Alley, showtime. What? That nigga's a real #1 slasher all time. That motherfucker athletic now. That motherfucker real wide receiver. They ain't gonna do no line to you. You think that motherfucker Calvin Johnson, Megatron out there going out there and catch that motherfucker for real. Go back and watch the Young Brown and them. People like, damn, this nigga head was above the rim like that. Like, what? Come on, man. That nigga was really above. That nigga athleticism was literally up here. That shit only dropped to like right here. That nigga's above everybody. Athletically. Stop it. The greatest athlete ever to me. Motherfucker athletic. Hey. His athleticism is off the charts. For real. No joke. I seen that motherfucker catch the ball 41. I'm talking about, this was just the other day. That motherfucker caught the ball off the goddamn board 94 feet and took 2 dribbles to get up the court. I said, what the fuck? Passed that motherfucker to LaRavia. LaRavia laid it up. I said, this nigga real problem. I said, this nigga athleticism was off the charts back then. That nigga was doing that. He doing that now? Imagine what that nigga was doing way back then. Seriously. Go back and watch the old shit in real life. Shout out to Brian, real legend though. Just because he might not be up there with Jeff, Bird, or Bean, that motherfucker up there with everybody else now. I'm trying to tell you. that nigga the #1 scorer of all time. We ain't doing no hate. We gotta, man, that's big time. Nigga done passed Kareem. What? Niggas done looked in the book and seen Kareem #1 20 years ago in elementary and shit. You looking at motherfucker now, this generation is LeBron James. That shit legendary, man. Stop it. We salute shit like that. You feel me? That nigga made his way in history. Nigga #1 scorer of all time. Real legend. Salute you. In real life. No joke, bro. I like that right there. You feel me? They call that nigga longevity. Real life. I'm talking about, you think about the word longevity? It's Brian, man. Real legend. Ain't gonna, hey, I salute you, man. Ain't gonna do no hate. Big time. And that's the real favorite player, too, if y'all ain't know. Shout out my brother, you hear me? I had to do it. We ain't forgot about you, Brian. You're a legend, though. In real life. And don't y'all forget, y'all legendary. And we thank you, Lord, for another one. Shout out to them real junkies. Shout out to them real crackheads. Shout out to them real legends. Mama, grandma, auntie, aunt, the real. It's been a pleasure. We thank you, Lord. We're going to be back with another video after this video. Make sure y'all stay prayed up. And y'all be safe. And y'all be good. You know?
We ain't no fuck up. Nah, we ain't no fuck up.
Young nigga came for nothing, got it out the gutter. I've been in and out of jail, you barely know my struggle. I've been jugging around the city, flexing with no muscle. Young nigga came for nothing, all I know is hustle. Gotta get that guala, nigga, bro, I fucking fuck.
I'm still standing when it's over, my nigga. Still standing.